Chapter 2 Microorganisms. Microorganisms are tiny organisms that can only be seen under a microscope. We studied about different types of microorganisms like bacteria, algae, protozoa, fungi, and viruses. Some microorganisms are useful to us while some are harmful. Let us study about useful microorganisms. Useful microorganisms. Some microorganisms are useful to us in several ways. For example, number 1, in preparation of food items. Lactobacillus bacteria is useful in making curd from milk. Milk contains lactose, that is milk sugar, and curd contains the lactobacillus bacterium. लैक्टोस मिल्क में प्रेजेंट शुगर है. कर्ड यानी दही में लैक्टोबैसिलस बैक्टीरिया प्रेजेंट होता है. वार्म मिल्क में जब हम कर्ड डालते हैं तो कर्ड में प्रेजेंट लैक्टोबैसिलस बैक्टीरिया मिल्क में प्रेजेंट लैक्टोस को लैक्टिक एसिड में कन्वर्ट कर देता है. लैक्टोबैसिलस हेल्प्स टू कन्वर्ट लैक्टोस इन द मिल्क टू लैक्टिक एसिड. लैक्टोबैसिलस और स्ट्रेप्टोकोकस are used to make cheese and paneer. Yeast is a type of fungus used to make bread, cakes, idlis, etc. In order to make bread, yeast is added to the mixture of flour, sugar, and warm water, and then it is needed to make a soft dough. ब्रेड बनाने के लिए फ्लावर, शुगर और पानी के मिक्सचर में यीस्ट डाला जाता है और फिर उस मिक्सचर को अच्छी तरह से गुना जाता है. And then the dough is left undisturbed for 2 to 3 hours. After 2 to 3 hours, the dough rises due to the release of the gas, that is carbon dioxide, by the respiration of yeast cells. Yeast cells respiration process के थ्रू कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एक्सेल करते हैं, जिसकी वजह से 2 से 3 घंटे के बाद डो फूल जाता है. Bread is prepared from this dough. In this way, yeast is used to make bread, cakes, etc. Number 2, commercial uses of microorganisms. Means how microorganisms are used in factories and industries. Yeast is used in factories and industries for production of wine and beer. Yeast consumes sugar present in food. Yeast food में present sugar consume करता है. So yeast is grown on natural sugars present in grains of barley, wheat, rice, crushed fruit juices, etc. Yeast takes sugar from these food products to get energy from it and converts it into alcohol or wine by the process of respiration. This process of breaking down of sugar into acid or alcohol by the action of microbes is called fermentation. Let us do a small activity to make alcohol by fermentation of sugar by yeast cells. Materials required for the experiment are as follows: 2 test tubes, bent glass tubes, 2 1-hole corks, sugar solution. Procedure: take some fruit juice, take the sugar solution in a test tube A and add some yeast to it. Fix the test tube A with a cork. Take another test tube B with freshly prepared lime water. Fix a cork in test tube B. Now fit test tube A and B with a bent glass tube. Dip the free end of the bent glass tube to test tube B. Observation: it is observed that after some time, air bubbles arise and they turn lime water milky, showing that the air evolved is carbon dioxide. Open the cork of test tube A containing sugar and yeast. The smell of alcohol is observed. This shows that the products of fermentation by yeast are ethyl alcohol and carbon dioxide. Yeast uses sugar to produce energy. Along with energy, it also produces alcohol and carbon dioxide. यीस्ट एनर्जी प्रोड्यूस करने के लिए शुगर लेता है और एनर्जी के साथ साथ अल्कोहल और कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड भी प्रोड्यूस करता है. So in this way, alcohol is prepared by the fermentation of sugar. Bacteria also helps in the ripening of tea leaves, which gives tea its characteristic flavor. बैक्टीरिया टी लीव्स यानी चाय की पत्तियों को पकाने में मदद करता है, जिसकी वजह से हमें चाय का टेस्ट मिलता है. Yeast is an important source of vitamin B complex. As some fungi help in the process of fermentation, it also helps in manufacturing citric acid, oxalic acid, etc. So these are some of the commercial uses of microorganisms. Number 3. In increasing the fertility of soil. Some bacteria help in increasing fertility of the soil. कुछ बैक्टीरिया सॉइल की फर्टिलिटी इंक्रीज करने में मदद करते हैं. For example, Rhizobium bacteria present in the root nodules of leguminous plants like pea and bean helps in fixing atmospheric nitrogen and convert it into suitable forms like nitrates. Rhizobium bacteria leguminous plants के root nodules में present होता है. ये राइजोबियम बैक्टीरिया एटमॉस्फेयर में प्रेजेंट नाइट्रोजन को नाइट्रेट्स में कन्वर्ट करता है ताकि प्लांट्स नाइट्रेट्स अब्सॉर्ब कर सके. ब्लू ग्रीन एल्गे लिविंग इन सॉइल ऑल्सो हेल्प्स इन फिक्सिंग एटमॉस्फेरिक नाइट्रोजन. राइजोबियम के अलावा ब्लू ग्रीन एल्गे जो कि सॉइल में रहता है वो भी एटमॉस्फेरिक नाइट्रोजन को फिक्स करने में मदद करता है. सो दीज माइक्रोब्स आर कॉमनली कॉल्ड बायोलॉजिकल नाइट्रोजन फिक्सर्स. The fertility of the soil increases with nitrogen fixation. Next, in cleaning the environment, microorganisms are helpful in cleaning the environment. Some bacteria and fungi are saprophytes. They break down or decompose dead and decaying plant and animal matter into simple inorganic substances or molecules. Bacteria और fungi डेड प्लांट्स और एनिमल्स को डीकम्पोज करने में मदद करता है. सो दीज माइक्रोऑर्गेनिजम्स आर कॉल्ड डीकम्पोजर्स. द इनऑर्गेनिक सब्सटेंसेस लाइक फॉस्फेट्स, नाइट्रेट्स, सल्फेट्स produced by decomposition of dead and decaying plants and animals are mixed in the soil and are used by green plants during the process of photosynthesis. In this way, decomposers help to keep the environment clean by preventing pollution due to remains and waste of dead organisms. Number 5. In sewage disposal. Microorganisms like bacteria decompose municipal sewage into useful substances. Bacteria municipal sewage जिसमें waste water, feces, chemicals, toxins ये सारी चीज़ें प्रेजेंट होती है उसे डीकम्पोज करने में मदद करता है. ड्यूरिंग दिस प्रोसेस बैक्टीरिया ऑल्सो प्रोड्यूसेस मीथेन गैस. मीथेन गैस इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड बायोगैस. बायोगैस इज अ eco-friendly gas and is used for cooking, drying, cooling, heating, etc. It is also used for producing electricity. Number 6. In industries, bacteria are used in leather industry for tanning the skin of animals, which makes the leather soft and flexible. Bacteria are also used in jute industry for separating of jute fiber from the stem by destroying the stem tissues. This is called retting. Number 7. In preparation of antibiotics, एंटीबायोटिक्स बनाने के लिए माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स का यूज किया जाता है. एंटीबायोटिक्स आर मेडिसिन्स दैट किल or stop the growth of disease-causing bacteria. Penicillin was the first antibiotic discovered by Alexander Fleming in 1928. It was prepared from a fungus called Penicillium notatum. Penicillin सबसे पहला एंटीबायोटिक था जो अलेक्जेंडर फ्लेमिंग ने 1928 में डिस्कवर किया था, जो कि पेनिसिलियम नोटेटम नामक फंगस से बनाया गया था. Some examples of antibiotics are sulfadiazine, streptomycin, and tetracycline. Number 8. In preparation of vaccines. Microorganisms are used in the preparation of vaccines. तो microorganisms का use vaccines बनाने के लिए किया जाता है. So what are these vaccines? When a disease-carrying microbe enters our body, the body produces antibodies to fight the disease-causing microorganisms. The formation of antibodies develop immunity in the body to fight against diseases. जब भी कोई disease carrying microbe हमारी बॉडी में एंटर करता है तो बॉडी इन माइक्रोब से फाइट करने के लिए एंटीबॉडीज प्रोड्यूस करती है. एंटीबॉडीज प्रोड्यूस होने के कारण बॉडी की इम्यूनिटी पावर डेवलप हो जाएगी. The ability of a body to resist or fight a disease is known as immunity. Now the body remembers how to fight the microbes if it enters again. एक बार जो माइक्रोब बॉडी में एंटर करता है उससे दूसरी बार कैसे फाइट करना है ये बॉडी याद रखती है. अब अगर हेल्दी बॉडी में डेड या वीक माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म पहले से डाले जाए तो बॉडी एंटीबॉडीज प्रोड्यूस करके हार्मफुल माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स को मार सकेगी और फाइट कर पाएगी. So vaccines are dead or weakened microorganisms that are introduced in the body. The weakened microorganisms do not harm the body. ये वीक या डेड माइक्रोऑर्गेनिजम्स बॉडी को कोई नुकसान नहीं पहुंचाते, but it helps in formation of antibodies and fight against diseases. This process is called vaccination. The first successful vaccine to be developed was the smallpox vaccine. It was developed by Edward Jenner in 1796, who is often called the father of immunology. Vaccines have been developed against cholera, smallpox, polio, typhoid, whooping cough, etc. So microorganisms are useful to us in different ways. In our next video, we'll study about harmful effects of microorganisms.